We have new video first at 5. This is the moment that a man hops into a garbage truck and drives off right in front of the entrance to Encore Casino. And in that video, you hear shots being fired. Sky 5 is over the Alfred Street Bridge itself, where that garbage truck crashed. The bridge connects Boston and Everett. We saw a man being loaded into an ambulance there as well. We have learned tonight that the state police bomb squad is on scene as well. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ed Harding.
And I'm Jessica Brown. Ben and Erica are off. Our Sarah Conji is live on the Boston side of that bridge where the garbage truck crashed. Sarah, walk us through this new video.
It is still an incredibly active scene here on the Alfred Street Bridge. We still have many first responders who are arriving to respond to this incident. You can see the Blue Republic garbage truck. They're resting against that guardrail on the sidewalk of this bridge, and this bridge is completely closed to traffic. Let us show you this video that just came into our newsroom. It shows what was happening outside the Encore Casino and perhaps how this started. The man is seen in the middle of the road acting erratically, and police officers have him surrounded. And then at one point you hear shots being fired in the street. And then he hops into the blue garbage truck and then takes off. Now, at this point, we don't know a lot of the details and information. We're just telling you what we have seen from this video that was sent to us. Again, that was on the Everett side. This man in the middle of the road, not responding to police orders, getting in that garbage truck. And now we are seeing this garbage truck resting against the guardrail on the Alfred Street Bridge. According to Everett police, they did post that this was an active crime scene and that they were responding to a report of a stolen vehicle and multiple crashes. So we are waiting for more word on that. But we have seen an enormous amount of law enforcement agencies here, Boston, Everett, ambulances, fire trucks. We have seen a response in the water here on the Mystic River as well. We're told that there may have been some fuel spillage from that garbage truck in the water. So we know that they're working on containing some of that. We've seen the hazmat truck as well. But again, here on the Alfred Street Bridge, it is entirely closed off and is certainly a difficult traffic situation, especially at this hour. So you definitely want to avoid this area. But again, from the video that we received, a man acting erratically in the road, jumping into that garbage truck and then taking off and then ending here at the bridge. And we hope to get more information as all of this unfolds. Live in Boston, Sarah Conji, WCVB News Center 5.
Sarah, thank you for that. Let's take you back up into Sky 5. And this is a scene in Everett. And as you can see, if you look real closely, you can see the police tape, yes, but you can also see that signs are knocked down and poles are knocked down as well.
Yeah, let's get over to our Peter Eliopoulos. He's on the line right now with new video that just came in. Peter.
Hi, Jessica. Yeah, so I'm standing here right in front of Encore Casino right now, and a motorist shared some dash cam video with us. You can see this right now where it shows what we believe is kind of the beginning of this incident here. It happened north of the Encore Casino on Broadway, kind of closer to the Honda dealership or Mike's Roast Beef, if you're familiar with the area. Now, you can see that person. He's kind of halfway in a driver's side window. Police appear to have a taser out. They're trying to get him to stop, and he then takes off in that vehicle. Now, there's a line of cars here that were hit by this vehicle. Obviously, that's not a garbage truck. So what happened between where I'm standing right now, kind of north of Encore Casino, and where Sarah just was closer to Boston, south of Encore Casino, is still very unclear. There's a large crime scene directly in front of the casino itself. So it's unclear if that's maybe where that suspect tried to change vehicles there, but that's still unclear at this point. But this video just shared with us moments ago by a driver who was hit by that vehicle. They described just a crazy scene, just couldn't believe what they were seeing before their eyes, described it as a movie. Some folks here were actually taken to the hospital that were hit. A lot of damage to those cars, again, by this suspect that we understand that drove that vehicle, that it's a Chevy crossover SUV. He crashed and then stopped in front of Encore, and that's where there's a large police presence right now. State police, along with Everett Police and the Middlesex County District Attorney's Office, all here on scene. So obviously, this is still very fresh, and a lot of details we still don't know at this point. But we're trying to piece together this puzzle that spans about a mile from the Charlestown line in Everett all the way up to the rotary between Lower and Upper Broadway.
All right.
Peter Eliopoulos, thank you for that.